Okay, so hopefully that's fixed it. I turned my Wi-Fi off and on because that always helps. So this is the project that we're working on. It's an Elixir app that generates a whole lot of puzzles. Eventually it'll expose those puzzles as an API. Then it's a React app that takes those puzzles. We've got like a mobx-state-tree, so all the state of the application is managed by mobx in an immutable way. And then like React just takes that state and renders the game with all the fancy CSS animations and what all the cool web devs are doing these days, right? Right. So it's my website. I'll probably put this up there eventually. Right now, I am just fixing tests because I did a bit of a spike, tried to make things pretty, and it got became a bit of a mess. I let my tests fail for a long time, which I shouldn't have done. So essentially, what I've done, what I was doing previously is I was just rendering one puzzle at a time, and then I've just written this chapter generator in Elixir, which looks just a bit like this. So we build a puzzle. We have a seed. First two characters are the chapter, and then the puzzle number is the second value. So the first puzzle is going to be 0, 1, 1 as the seed. So all puzzles have a 3-character gene, which is used to generate the puzzle, and that just sort of looks like this right now. Don't need that spec there. And then we end up getting this. So these are the first 5 chapters of the puzzles here. Now if I switch across to the React app, I've just fixed all the tests, but it's still not rendering correctly because of the changes I made to the chapter system. So what I'll do is I'll actually create an acceptance test, I believe. It's probably the best idea, where I literally just import all the chapters. It loads chapters from a file, right? So right now we are pulling our chapters out of here, and we are creating a game store. Okay. Oh, actually, we don't need that test. Sorry, I forgot that I'd filtered my tests, so there were still failures. Okay, I might just focus on this acceptance test first. So first of all, we create a puzzle with the fixture, and the fixture looks like that, and that there is the solution. I might just label that. That solution has come from the Elixir land. So we know that if we click those cells in that order, we solve the puzzle. So I create a puzzle. There are no moves visible. No moves are, no, let's rename this. No actions are registered yet, right? All cells are available to select. So on your first move, you can choose any cell to click. If I select the topmost cell, top left, surely top left would be 0, 0. This is the actual solution. So if I select the bottom right cell, only 3 cells are available. So if I click 2, 2, I click that one there. So I've clicked on a 1, so only cells 1 away from me, so it should be 1, 1, right? 1, 1, 1, 2, and 2, 1. What are we getting? 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 1. It's odd. It's almost as if the X value is 1 off. That might be possible. So like I switched the cell, the puzzle system to be like based on sort of a two-dimensional map. So it's sort of saying like, I wonder, because I'm using Lodash times. If we look at the Lodash times documentation, it might actually be giving us, starting us with 1, which every programmer knows is just wrong. Right? Oh god damn it. My Wi-Fi. Oh, okay. Nope. It very much looks like it starts with 0. Huh. Interesting. I suppose we can just console.log x. Zero. Yep, that looks right. Okay. Let's have a look again. So let's check our test. Okay, so we got this. Oh, yeah, this isn't the one that's failing. It's this one, isn't it? God, I'm silly. Okay, so that's good. So now we can just go through the whoops. We can go through each one. I might create a helper here called make move, and it will take a puzzle and a position, and it will puzzle.add action. Just grab this. And so now we simply make move and now now I can create another one, which now positions.map p make move puzzle. Cool. So I can now make a series of moves. So grab that. Set. I make all mine. Okay. Ooh. I think this is Vim macro time. Okay, so if you've never used a Vim macro, this is really cool. So I'm going to push QA. It means I'm going to, you can see down here, it's recording A. So now I'm going to go to the beginning of the line with caret, find the left brace, append. Oh no, that's not going to work at all. Yeah, let's try again. QA. So I'm gonna. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Just let me get into position. Okay, so if I'm starting on the left brace, I QA. I append an X colon. Go out. I find the next comma. Append a Y colon. Go out. And then I find the next left brace and I end my macro. Right? And now I just need to repeat that 1, 2, 3, 6 times. So I go 6 double quote A. No, I go 6 at A. Shunk. Then I might just format this a little bit better. Nicer. only, so then at this point only the final cell is available, right? Because the final move should just be with that final thing. So we expect the available positions to equal the final move, which is 0, 0. Nope. It's because I'm not passing an array here, because I am an idiot. Alright, map of undefined. Once again, idiotness coming through. Puzzle needs to be there. Cool. Interesting. So instead of getting the final move, I appear to be getting just an empty array. I made a mistake in my macro. It's annoying. I wonder what happens if we don't make some of these final moves. Okay, so it looks like the final move is actually, that's odd. So if I get rid of this final move, it's almost as if one of the 0, 1 is still visible. Why is 0, 0 not visible? We never press it. I'm a little bit confused, to be honest. I just realized my the cards are wrong website. Right, anyway, cool. So that's very interesting. So if we don't click that final cell, it is still visible. Cell number 0, 0 is just omitted. So if I click 0, 1, 0, 1, that one there, no, that one there, that 1 is 1 away, so it should be visible. Okay, so we're going to have to break down this test a little bit more. So let's say that if I then select the middle right cell. By the way, anyone watching, you can chat to me in real time and ask questions or whatever. I'm actually watching the chat, so okay, so the middle right, it's going to be like that one there. And so once you click the middle right, so you've got, oh no, wait, you can't click that one. Oh, you can, 2, 1. So I've got to remove that from here. I might just say hello. Hi, feel free to ask questions in the chat. I'll do this. This is not the actual stream. This is sort of a preparation. Just getting everything tidied up before I'm actually going to start properly streaming this project and try and go through my whole development process. But yeah, it's the tests aren't in the best shape right now. Okay, so if I click on the first cell, that one, then those 3 are available. No, sorry. So I click bottom right and those 3 are available. Then I'm going to click that one. And so basically it's just that row that's available, right? So it's 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. Only the 3 cells touching it. It's A1. I select the middle right cell. Only the 3 cells in the left column are available. It's a 2. Right, so we expect here 0, 1, 0, 2, no, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. Okay. Let's comment this out. Alright, and I'm just going to filter by simple puzzle. Right, so we're passing. That makes sense. So the interesting thing here is that the 0, 0 is now visible. So why isn't it visible when you've finished everything else? So that proves that the iterator is correct, right? Because otherwise, if we were, starting at a position of 1, 1 or something, then surely that wouldn't pop up anywhere. Unless the code that calculates the available positions is somehow off. Or maybe the fixture's off. does kind of just feel like this works. I'm not sure whether this is an issue just yet. Alright, we'll leave the acceptance test as it is and go back and try and figure out what this is. So this is what happens in mobx when you try and create something which doesn't adhere to the structure. And I think this is simply part of the test. So in reality we want chapters, which is an array of puzzles. No. Oh dear God. No, it's an array of chapters, and the chapters have puzzles, which is an array of, so it looks something a little bit slightly like that. What am I doing wrong? So chapters, that's a chapter. Oops. Oh my God. Puzzles. Okay. So that solved that issue. Cannot read size of undefined. Okay, so I think this is, now we're actually getting somewhere. We should never do this. Puzzle should always be this.props. Not chapters. No. Chapter dot puzzles. This dot state dot current puzzle. And let's rename this puzzle so it's a little bit clearer. Okay. So the chapters isn't getting injected into the app component. So what we've actually got is we've got game store. Yep, so the app gets the game store, which is the whole mobx-state-tree, and then so that means that it's actually this.store and get store is equal to return this dot props dot. This is a little bit convoluted, but I'll fix it a little bit later on. Chapters of undefined. This dot store Interesting. Console.log. So you got a store. What? What? I don't understand this at all. Game store. Just call it store. Oh, I don't know why. God, I'm an idiot sometimes. Could have called this store. It should be called store, to be honest. Alright, cool. Screw it, let's make it a size 1, just simplify this test. No, we won't get loops, will we? Alright, yeah, that's as simple as we can make it without getting silly. App 23 this .props.store press to undefined results 22. So now let's have a look how it's rendering or not rendering. I think we're missing the seed tribute. What's it saying? At path chapter 0 snapshot chunk. It's not assignable to type chapter. Oh, okay. So this is an interesting thing that mobx can do. I still don't know if it's a good idea. I quite like it though. Is when, where's an example? I think cell is the best example. It's basically this piece of code. It's called pre-process snapshot. So what it does is like whenever you create a chapter with a piece of data, it allows you to sort of nudge that data to fit. It's sort of like a shorthand, right? So like in the way that I'm using it for the cell is I say like, if you just pass me a number, if the snapshot for the cell is just an integer, then we can safely assume that the integer represents the number of the cell, and then it's just a plain old cell. It hasn't been pressed. It doesn't have any special attributes. So then, what I'm going to say is that if you give me a right, import this up here. So if you give me an array instead of an object, then I'm going to return and say that it's really just an array of puzzles, right? And now, interesting. So I think basically I just need to fix now the positional stuff. So what I did previously is I should have known, but I used x and y integers, and what you really want is to convert to like a value object for the position or vector or whatever. Because like passing around two variables when they really should be one, it's just annoying. It's just bad design. So I'm paying the price for my laziness. Okay, so render score is fine. Just got rows. I'm kind of sick of having the 3D effect, but I'll show it to you, I suppose, at least. So instead of asking the cell, like doing this stuff inside the view, I think we should delegate that responsibility to the puzzle itself and just say, like, I think for each cell, do we need the position? Yeah. So we say cells with positions. This.puzzle dot cells with positions dot map. I'm gonna get a cell and a position, and we just render the cell. In fact, we can just pipe that directly into our render cell. Wait, no, what? Oh, where'd that come from? Oh, I see. So the cells is equal to the stop. So the cells is going to be like a rendered JSX block. Cells with positions. We're just going to pass in this dot render cell. I'm just going to change this to cell and position. Okay. Oops. I forgot the map in here. So we're going to map over the array of cells with their positions and just pass each combination into the render cell function. And we should just join the output. So we then return that. Cool. So now at this point, this should be position dot x. Well, in fact, we should just be able to pass in the position, right, and then handle it at the cell level. Sound manager. So this is a little bit of a hack. In fact, I think action. Okay. So the key should be the position x dash position dot y. So the key is something that React uses to keep track of its try to remember. Do that? Nope. Short. To set the key outside of here. I don't use React in my day job anymore. A bit rusty. Okay. So we set the key so React can render the collection of cells and keep track of each one correctly. We inject the props, which is position sound and sound manager. So now we need to update the cell component. And I think none of these have unit tests. No. Props.cell. So we're just gonna get the number from there. Cell. We don't know if it's available or not. Just say available is false. Oh no, true for now. So really what we want to do here is we want to destructure cell, sound manager from the props, and then and actually position as well. And then const available. It's false. Fix me. Actually, sorry, it should be true by default. Bleh. I wonder if it's worth storing the availability of a cell. Huh. Anyway, okay, so we've got the cell, add action, and in fact we have the position, so we don't need to do that. If I wanted to, I could say that by default any action without a kind, if an action is simply a position, we can just assume it's a selection because it's the most common action. Might be a nice little helper, but maybe makes the code a little less clear. Okay. This is why you shouldn't let your tests get away from you. Being bad. Let's make it a bit smaller. Hopefully the HD is working for the video. I haven't really tested it. So app 67. I'm already in app 67. Okay, so props. Const render cell. Can't read property props of undefined. Desktop props. Oh, JavaScript. How much I hate you. Don't like this. So one way to do this is just say render cell. When you in your constructor, you can just say the render cell function is equal to the render cell function, but bound to itself. Did I just get a pass? Oops, nearly. I saw something for a moment there. Once I get a test pass, I might actually start this proper stream. Actually go through the project, how it works. It's quite a fun game actually. I've tested it out on my girlfriend and she quite likes it, but she does like that sort of thing. So I don't know. We'll see. Cell 27. What? No. Number is not defined. That's not even in my code. Number 27. Oh no, here we go. What? I'm literally on line 27. Oh, I see. Yep. Cell.number. Okay. Just gonna. Oh dear, that looks terrible. Oh, the 3D effect still kind of works. The spacing's all off. What's going on here then? Oh, I know why. I think it's our render cell function's not returning the right thing. So oh yeah, I forgot I can actually listen to music. And you guys won't hear it, so there's no copyright. Listen to this. No. So the annoying thing is that oh, there we go. I had monitoring for the sound stream. Okay, cool. So things are looking a lot greener than they were before. We actually have something rendering, but the objects are getting converted to strings. I wonder if I'm supposed to wrap this in This is annoying. So what I could do is just try and render the cell number and see what happens. Whoa, it's tiny. Oh my god, what the hell? I just got a whole lot of commas. That's not a number. Silly code. Shit. What about what if I did a span with the cell number? Oh, I think it's this join thing. I think React, if I remember rightly, you don't need to join. It just will know that you're okay. Yeah, that's silly. Why did I do that? Okay, so I think oh, I've got cells. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of the sound manager maybe. I think I deleted the sound. Anyway, it's just getting annoying. Okay. Something weird's happening. I refactored without my tests. I regret this so much. Thing is, I did some really like nice refactoring, and all the styles are dependent on all the crazy stuff I did, so I don't want to take it back. So it's saying that the keys aren't getting set correctly. So let's have a look. Cells with positions, render cell, console log, rendering cell. We can just print out this. Okay, so we're getting a cell and a position. Have I got them mixed up? No, cell and position. So the cell, it's just to JSON. Because these are still mobx objects. Ooh. I'm sure it's all caps. Mobx-state-tree. So look, to JSON. Yeah, it bloody well is. What? Oh, wait. X, Y. So this looks all good. Oh, I'm silly. Oh, I'm so silly. Okay. So in reality, this is receiving an array. Whoa. I think, oh, that's the 3D effect going weird. Oh, shit. Ooh. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. I can feel it. Doop, doop, nope. I might just get rid of the 3D effect for now. You do? No. I love that comments in the HTML comment out the code. I don't think React supports comments, to be honest. Fine, just delete these. They're annoying. I can't remember if React has HTML comments, and so look. React, JSX, HTML comments. I think you need to. Oh no. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Yeah. Gotta do weird stuff. The braces. Kind of a pain, but state that they do not plan. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm just having a look at. For some reason, it's sending everyone to my old website, which I don't think even exists anymore. Oh, here we go. Okay, sorry, I probably should watch while I'm waiting. Hold on. Just getting used to the streaming thing again. Okay, I'm just gonna go away for a moment. Sorry, I just had to, thought I'd fix my cards on the stream because it was sending people to the wrong place. Right, so we're building like a little React game fed by an Elixir API. We've got most of the tests running. You can check out my website. Yeah, I'll be putting some stuff up there later on. There's also my GitHub, Brett-Richardson. Cool. So most of our tests are passing. And I think it's not looking too bad. So the only thing now I think it's just the 3D effect which is screwing with us right now. Why? Should be, what, 3 rows? Why are the rows so odd? Oh damn. I know what's happening. Okay, so what we're doing is we're actually passing every single cell into each row. What we could do is render each cell and then partition it after the fact. Which is kind of convoluted, but it means that we don't have to give the state any special treatment. Cell subposition map. So really what we want to do is this. So the cells are equal to that, and then the rows I bet there'll be a low dash. I think it's called partition. So if we partition what's it called? Chunk. Yep. So if we import the chunk function, and then if the rows is equal to chunk cells by the stop puzzle.size dot map this dot render row, right? And then we pass the cells in. Okay, so this gets the cell and the x. Well, actually it's y, isn't it? and then we just cells. Oh yeah, we can actually pass it that. You just need to make sure that this takes an array. Right? And then we just need to bind the function. I think React has come up with a better way to do this, what ES6 has, but I haven't looked at the documentation for a while. I need to see what the cool kids are doing. Render row. Okay. So right now, I wonder if it might actually be second argument, right? Yeah. Oops. Okay. So what's that going to look like? Finally. All right. So we're now rendering our thing. We've got weird 3D effects that don't really work. Interesting. So right now, I wonder I think what we want to do is actually add so what I'm thinking is that we want a cell, a position, and an availability, which is sort of like a temporary combination of the three pieces of state. So I don't want to store it in the state tree because it's derived information, right? So we can always derive the availability of a cell by processing all the actions in order and replaying them. And by process of elimination, we can figure out at all times what the available cells are. For each available cell. So what's interesting here is what if for each cell we actually calculate its availability here and just pass it in as a third argument. Available. And then this means this. Is already done, right? And then when we render each cell, available just becomes a property on the cell. And then so close, you can feel it. So then this becomes const available is not prop. Oops. Available. Okay. These all look like they've been pressed now. Interesting. So these cells don't seem to be rendering as available. Available. Undefined. Typical. So there's nothing there. Right. Available. This is so strange. Render cell. Cells with positions. Oh, so it should be for each cell. For each. Oh. Cells with. Maybe I could call that processed cells. I'll refactor later. So cells with positions is now going to get, it's not chords anymore. So position. position. It's a little bit convoluted. New cell. Why? Cells with positions. Okay, so interesting. So for each available cell, no cells with positions. It's got nothing. For each cell. Okay, this is a little bit weird, but okay, so this time for each available cell, so callbacks getting called for each cell, callbacks getting called with get it position available. For each available cell, for each cell available. Cell I wonder if I need to represent cells, say that like a cell is the combination of a position, availability, and that the underlying property of the cell is something like a cell definition. I need to fix some of this. Ugh. Why is everything happening? Testing. Oh. Okay, release. I'm confused. Cells with positions map, sort of the cell. Up to JSON. Oh my god. So something weird's happening. Okay, so the rows. Oh, wait, what? Cells with position. Cell. For each cell, start render cell. Right? Surely that's going to be simpler. And then we simply remove these. Is for each cell returning the value? There must be. Okay. So that's rendering everything cells. What do I have in the set? Do I have top log? No. So we've got a cell, got a position, got available. Right, boom, 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 boom. Got 3 rows. Each one has a React element, just an array of React elements, and then the rows is chunk doing what I think it's doing? Must be. Yeah. No. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's working fine. Should be. This stop.puzzle.size, and then render row. Interesting. It's only getting called once. I'm not mapping over it. Oh, I am. What on earth? Why is that not getting called multiple times? Is it an array? Oh, are cells already? Oh shit, of course. Oh dear, I'm so silly. Cells are already a two-dimensional array. Okay, this is looking more like it. Okay, so why aren't the hover effects working? I mean, this does look a lot simpler now. And in fact, we can actually just do that. I think. Yeah. Cool. So that actually looks a lot simpler. We've removed a lot of code. I wonder if it's the 3D effect that's stopping the mouse. Oops. The mouse events coming through. The 3D effect that's misguided. I think it's actually part of the cell rendering. Maybe not. No, it's not. It's part of the. What is it part of? Transform. It's just there, right? And then render cell. Oh, right. Keep style is equal to just an empty object. Oh, there we go. Boop. Stop props add action. Cell 27. Stop props add action. We should be passing it into the cell. So when we render the cell, oh, we're not. So we basically pass a reference to the add action this.props.puzzle.add action, which is a function. Create that there. Something's wrong. What did I do? This.props. That's just this.puzzle now because the puzzle is determined by the current chapter. Douche. Oh, look at that. Douche, 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 douche. Oh no, screwed it up. Locked. Haha. Yeah, it's working. Okay, let's try it again. This should be really easy. Dunk, 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 dunk. Locked. No, it should be locked. It should be complete. Progress bar. What is it? If it's complete, we check completion first, I think. So 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Locked. Hold on. Where is it? Let's figure out the complete. Okay. Puzzle completed. This cells. Dot log. Oh, I can actually just say this dot actions dot length, right? Boom, 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 boom. Nope. Should be a test for this. But at least most of the tests are passing now, and then I can refactor a bit later. So let's just have a look. I'm wondering, is this complete? This dot actions dot length surely is available. This dot total number. Oh. I bet this is the problem. Yep. 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Complete. And if I use up all my ones, locked. Okay, cool. So this is going to put us in, it's coming up to 1 AM, but this is going to put us in really good standing for tomorrow night. Or I think I'm busy tomorrow. My next stream. So now we can start doing stuff with this. So now let's just have a look and see if we can style the whole yank. So whenever we render const, or we can actually say get last name is equal const complete right, complete locked, and then the class name is just going to be complete. Oops. Cool. And now let's start class name. Okay, and then oops, sorry, that might have been loud. Oh yeah, I put like a noise filter on, which I think will make the stream a little bit easier to watch. Not that many people are watching, but okay, so now the last thing I think I'll do before I go to bed is grab the app and say an app that is locked has a background of 200 and an app that's complete has so if I do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, we now have green. Oh, so this doesn't look all that good. Change the styles a little bit. Do not have any padding. Order. That doesn't work. Margin. Order. Okay, so if we turn off the cube's position, I think this was for the 3D effect. I told you how misguided that was, right? Oh, that's weird. Okay, cube container needs some padding. Nope. I think I gotta just flex box this whole thing later on. Okay, so let's just say that if it's complete, we also render an acknowledge button. right? So it's gonna be a button. Okay. Okay. Orange. Yeah, we definitely need a restart button, right? In fact, this should be an option at all times. On click, close, restart, and then we just create a button on click, close, desktop, start. Okay. Cool. I don't like these things. 3Ds. Not part of our feature set. Okay, so boop. Why are we not getting? Okay. So start restart equals this dot this. I feel like I'm spelling acknowledge wrong. No, is it ledge? Oh no. Grew up in British English, New Zealand. Worked for 8 years in American English companies, and now I'm living in the UK. So my instincts between American and UK English is always a bit off. So, so now we just need to define the, let's just rename these on click restart, just so it's obvious. On click acknowledge. Cool. Alright, and now we just got to define these. Oh, we don't need these anymore. Getting rid of 3D until we do this. with an actual 3D engine. I'm trying to do CSS 3D, just a bit off. So on click restart. We just this dot props dot puzzle dot restart, right, and on click acknowledge. We just do this dot props dot puzzle dot next puzzle, right, and then we just do actions. We start. We just do self.actions equals boop and acknowledge. No, next neck level self dot I feel like my keys just are staying up a little bit too long. Keycaster. Nope. Okay. Cool. So self dot current puzzle I don't know if plus plus works in mobx. Can't really probably undefine. But yep, we don't need that anymore. One, two, one, two, one. Continue. How's that going red? Oh, it's complete and locked. That's not supposed to happen. It says it is technically locked when you completed it. Okay, so we continue, and that's not firing. Why is it not firing? Let's have a look. Interesting. So Oh, I feel like that should have been an error, but okay. I think it's just a browser thing, right? Okay, so first of all, we can restart. Props.store.puzzle. I think I can just do this for puzzle now, right? Puzzle's a getter now. Forgot. Restart. Restart. Interesting. So when we restart, we also need to set all the self.self.map.c.rest. Interesting. So we shouldn't actually be setting that attribute because it's derived information. 2, 2, 1, 2, start. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, locked. Oh, I screwed it up. Restart. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. Oh god, I'm doing really bad now. 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Continue. Next puzzle is not a function. Okay. Next puzzle. So actually, I don't want to be calling it on the puzzle itself. I want to be calling it on the game. The game store. So if I do is it? So I can just do this dot state dot current puzzle plus this dot state. Oh, sorry. This is bad. You want to set state to be object dot assign. This is the React way of doing things, isn't it? Set state immutably. What did I do wrong? Set state object assign. Doop, doop. Oh. So 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yay! This is easy. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yay! 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Yay! Ooh. Now we say that's really easy. Could just make it all chapter 1 for now. Shunk. See how far we can get. One, two, one, good. 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Now it starts to get harder. So start with a 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. Cool. So on a mobile phone, how does this look? Cool. So I think this is almost ready to deploy. So people can, well, a friend of mine can play. 1, 2, 2. There we go. 1, 1, 2, 1. Screwed. Oh no. Yeah. 1, 1, 1. It's not. 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. One, 2, 1, 1. Yay. Okay. 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2. Boop, 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 boop. Yep. Okay. 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Sweet. So I might just copy all the puzzles out, and our final little piece I think later on I will deploy this to Heroku, so then we have something visible. So then let's just say temporarily that there are no levels, right? So then we get this area. So then we just have to say in the render, if this dot all, if not list.puzzle, return render complete. Right, so if we don't have a puzzle, we assume the player has completed all the levels, and we just, whoop, that's not what we want to do. We just return a header saying you completed all the beginner levels, more devilish puzzles. Do I need to do that? Pardon me. Okay, so the player is now able to complete all the beginner puzzles. If they're good enough. I think I need to just make those restart buttons a little bit nicer and more clickable for mobile. Let's put this in a div class name score. Okay, and then we just know that a dot score button has a whole lot of padding, right? And has a cursor pointer. And what? Background white. And when you hover over it, background is going to be GB 100. Border radius. There we go. Boop. 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 I hate that little outline thing. Outline. Oop. Locked. Continue. Oh, is this possible? Two. Oh, do I get? I don't get that two. Start on that one. 3. The stream's just me playing the game. 2. 1, 2. Got it. If I'm careful. 1, 1, 1, 2. All right. Sweet. All right. I'm gonna sort out the deployment of this, and then next time we stream, we'll be doing a proper stream, being more professional about the whole thing. And yeah, if anyone gets to seeing this, please leave comments and stuff, and I'm happy to, if you want to pair on stuff and contribute or like get involved. I don't know. I've run some programming classes in the past, so I'm happy to sort of help guide you through if you're new to React and you want to learn some stuff. Don't know. Anyway, have a good evening or day, and I'll catch you later.